2025. Time is 6 PM. This meeting is being recorded and broadcast by our local cable access channel, WCAT, Facebook, and YouTube. If anyone in the audience is recording, please let us know. All right. First thing on the agenda, reappointment of Chris Jones as plumbing and gas inspector for a 3-year term, anticipated vote. Chris coming into that? Oh, okay. I don't have any problem with extending him, do you?
Nope, no problem.
Okay, make a motion to appoint Chris Jones for a 3-year term as a plumbing and gas inspector.
Second.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. Dan Thibodeau?
Aye, James McCann.
Okay, motion made, motion accepted. Reappointment of Mike Pluta, an assistant plumbing and gas inspector for a 3-year term, anticipated vote. Again, there's no issue.
Nope, no issues.
Okay, make a motion to appoint Mike Pluta as assistant plumbing and gas inspector for a 3-year term.
Second.
Okay, let's see. Motion made, motion accepted. Okay, next one up, Tropical Vibes and Grill. Okay, you sent in all of the stuff that was requested? Okay. Did we get the new copy of the application?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I didn't have a chance to, I can't do it online, I didn't have a chance to print it and do it.
Okay,
I'll do it tomorrow.
okay, I can print it out for you if you need me to.
Yes, please.
Okay,
I can just send it tonight.
okay.
And you've made all the amendments and everything already that are listed here?
Mhm.
Okay. You have any questions, Jim?
Not that I can see, I think everything's been laid out pretty.
One thing I had, actually a couple of questions I had. On the sanitizer brand and type that you're using, it's a quart sanitizer?
I did change that.
You did change that
Yeah,
to what?
no phone.
New foam? Okay. And you're not making any bottled drinks, right?
Sorry?
You're not making any bottled drinks?
No,
No. And you're not serving or adding or using any raw milk?
no.
Okay.
The only juice, it would be like, I don't know if it's lemonade,
Lemonade,
yeah,
and that's made of fresh lemons with
fresh,
squeezed, and then adding sugar and stuff to it.
yes.
One question I had about the amount of employees. You say you have 8? Do you have
Yes,
those people lined up yet, or?
yes.
And on your waste removal, am I correct in saying that the owner of the building is responsible for the trash?
Yes,
And you're responsible for the grease and pest management?
yes,
Okay. And you have, was it Brahmin listed as a trash hauler? I mean, the grease trap hauler?
yes.
Okay, and who's doing the pest management?
So, I forgot the name.
Hmm?
My computer just died.
I think it's Berman,
Yeah, Berman.
Brahman? So he's doing all of it?
I believe so.
Okay.
Republic is the trash removal, and that's being done once a week.
Okay, so the Republic is hauling the trash. Okay. And you're using food delivery by Cisco?
Yes.
And the other stuff, the dry goods and everything, you're picking up still at Restaurant Depot? Jim, you got anything else?
Just with your other employees too, are they all served safe, or are you have some type of training program
Yes.
that you're gonna implement?
Yeah, they're taking it right now.
Okay.
Is that just the food handlers one?
Yes.
Yep,
Food,
that's what it should be.
food hand, okay.
Okay, the only other question I had was the plan, the written plan for your to exclude sick people from the kitchen or from food handlers who get sick from your operation. How do you plan on doing that? Do you have a written policy for
It
that?
should be in there.
She did resubmit it, I printed it out. It's in
It's
this
in this one.
It's in that one over
packet,
there.
yep. The one, that one.
This one. What do you guys got for refrigeration? I know you got some you said some chest freezers.
Yes.
You don't have like a walk-in, right?
No.
No.
I don't have any other questions. You all set? Okay. take a vote to accept.
Except,
Make a motion to accept the Tropical Vibes and Grill menu and health plan. And we're gonna schedule a
Next step, pre-operational. inspection.
pre-operational inspection as soon as we can. So we'll get in touch with the health inspector and schedule that, and hopefully we'll be able to move forward. Okay? Hang on a sec. You want to make a second on that?
I second. Yeah, two.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. You had something to say? No? Okay, so we're gonna move ahead with scheduling the pre-operational inspection for you, so you can get things moving. We'll go from there. We'll give her a call tomorrow, and then we'll notify you of the date of the inspection. Any questions?
No.
No? Okay. All right, so I make a motion to accept.
I
Excellent.
second.
Okay.
I second.
And I'm also here to help out as the landlord, whatever needs to be done. I would just like to know ahead of time too, so I could help out and make it happen for the town.
And you are
Jim Allard.
Jim Allen, okay. If we need anything, we'll know when they do the pre-operational inspection. Once we get the results back from that, we'll know what needs to be done, if anything further needs to be done. And if it does involve you, then we'll notify you, and they're gonna get notified anyway. We wanna see it move forward too, so. Okay,
Okay.
you're welcome. Anybody else have anything to say on the Tropical Vibes topic? Okay. Moving on.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I'll be able to message you tomorrow, or if you wanted to hang out till the meeting's done, I can print off the application too, whatever you're.
Yeah, I can, wait for it,
Okay.
so I can, print it out.
Okay,
I can, send it tonight.
okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, moving on, Title V resignation.
So this was about a month or two back. Our alternate Title V inspector resigned. So it's just a notification for you all.
Okay, we gonna look to fill that with anything or not?
So we do have our shared services Title V inspector who has already performed one of the inspections or one perk test, and was excellent.
Okay.
Very responsive on time and paperwork. So I guess that'd be
So
up
we'll
to you
move ahead
guys.
with him and see how that goes. Jim?
And he is our, basically, he's filling the place of
Yes.
what we
Yeah,
did.
so if Chrissy isn't available, due to timing, then we are able to use him
That
for
makes
his services,
Okay,
Okay,
so we really don't have to advertise if we have
correct?
that other.
right. We're all following on the
Yep.
Title V shared grant. Okay.
So
Um,
make a motion to accept,
The resignation
Resignation.
of the Title V, what's his name again? I forget.
lead sheriff.
Felix, oh,
No.
sorry.
So that's, yeah,
Yes, the resignation.
the resignation of Lee Jarvis,
Yes, I make a motion
to
to,
accept that.
I second that.
Okay.
Okay, motion made, motion accepted.
Second.
Okay, next one, moving on, animal inspector resignation. So this has been Okay, so just a little bit about the animal inspector. The primary duty of the animal inspector is rabies control in domestic and animal populations. Pets are quarantined to check for rabies if they bite other pets or people. When the biter is unavailable for quarantine, then the pet that was bitten should be quarantined, or the person bit would receive a rabies prophylaxis. Municipal animal inspectors are also responsible for barn inspections. Barn inspections give a census of the domestic animal population, ensure that animals are in good health, are housed properly, and that the ample food and water are supplied. The animal inspector is nominated by the Board of Health and appointed by the Division of Animal Health. The Division of Animal Health appoints a municipal animal inspector for each city and town in the Commonwealth. If anyone is interested, please contact the Board of Health at 413-436-5701, extension 112, or email boardofhealth@warren-ma.gov. The position will remain open until it's filled.
Now, with this position, is there requirements, a list of requirements to have? Do we know that, or is that something we should reach out?
I think that's something we would need to check into and look at. Hopefully, we want somebody with animal experience.
Yeah, there might be some kind of type of requirements. that
Yeah,
are-
and we'll look at that, and that'll be all on the posting.
Okay.
So, for now, I guess we have to make a motion to accept the animal inspector resignation.
I know she said she's willing to facilitate finding someone, or at least the process. In general, she's willing to help out. So whatever you guys would like her to assist with.
Well, if she's got somebody in mind or knows somebody who would fit the bill, then I would suggest we get the recommendations from her. You agree with that?
Yeah, reach out to her and see if she has,
Yeah. Any information or anyone she knows or knows of.
Okay.
Okay, so we have officially accepted her resignation as of tonight.
yes.
Okay. Next, budget for fiscal year '26. Up and coming, I believe we have a scheduled meeting with the town administrator on February 11th at 3 PM or 4 PM. To go over the new budget. Got anything?
Just, you got a couple different scenarios you're gonna try, or?
Yeah, we're gonna sit down, Jessica and I are gonna sit down later this week, or next week. What's available for you?
Monday through Wednesday.
Probably, I can't do Mondays because of my other commitments. But probably Tuesday or Wednesday would be the best for me.
I know there was discussion with Barton and LaJudas regarding some solar field updates on their drainage, so that will definitely need to be adjusted.
So that would be probably an increase in their budget.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, the contract and everything, but work is going to be done on the solar field.
And usually with that comes a hefty tag. Do we have any idea of what work is being done and ballpark vicinity of what it's gonna cost?
I don't, and I don't know if this is something covered within the contract, but there was an email that I printed off, it's within one of these files, with the Vice President of Barton and LaJudas contacting the DEP, stating how there are some swales or drainage issues that are going to be worked on this year.
Then maybe that does fall. within.
Yeah.
Is that a question we can contact Barton or Judas and find out?
Yep.
Is this the?
Yeah, that's the current email. It's just given this morning. So I just want to print it off and let you know.
Okay, yeah, this is looking for money too.
Yeah, so I had reached out to everyone regarding the upcoming budget for the next fiscal year, just seeing if there is any changes, and that, I think, stemmed off this conversation too.
So this is looking for a repair to the gas ports.
Yeah, I remember the inspection last year, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Regarding solar field.
And some notes drawn here, is that was
Yeah.
some figuring?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
some figuring that I did, and ones that I had confirmed that prices won't change. So those are the ones I filled in already.
So they pretty much have to do this because the swales are pretty much defunct, they're not really doing their job.
Yeah, they're ponding,
Yep, ponding
pooling
and,
up there.
I would reach out to them and find out what the price tag is gonna be
Okay.
attached to that. So we can include that in budget, 'cause I don't wanna be caught short on the budget,
No.
especially for the solar field.
No.
Gas sports. So we'll sit down, once we get that information, and just go over it and prep for the budget meeting.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else, Jim?
So I know we see it with the salaries and stuff, that are stipends, and is that something that
I know.
could get looked at?
Since I've been here, they
to-
haven't been adjusted.
We can look at it, we'll
Adjustment.
make it a note and we'll
Make a
add it
note of
into the
that.
file.
Cause, seems like we're having more meetings and more get-togethers.
Yeah.
As-
Okay. Anything else?
That's all I got, I think.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one, 26 Old West Brookfield Road.
Mhm.
I believe this is in regards to a trash dumpster.
That in correction order, some,
Yeah.
just want the okay to hire a constable. I've been trying to reach out to, town of Wilbraham to get contact information. The ones I see posted are up for the year 2024, and I haven't gotten responses yet.
Okay. So we need to hand deliver it by a constable, signed for the whole 9 yards. And that's gotta go to,
Town
The
of
landlord.
Wilbraham, yeah. So his home address, cause it's my understanding that our elected constables cannot serve outside of this town, correct?
as far as I know.
That's what I've seen on researching it.
So we need to contact somebody from Wilbraham.
Yeah,
And, okay, go ahead, move with it.
yeah, it's just finding someone.
I know, it's gonna take a little bit to find who's over there. We should be able to get that information over from the police department, shouldn't we?
I've looked through the sheriff's online, and I'll focus, my main focus in the morning on that, and figuring that out, and then it's just the process of getting it to them, since they're getting it to the constable. I've never had to do that before with an out-of-town constable.
So does the constable have to come pick up
No,
what you have?
I would think so.
That would be a process, we'd have to find out what it is.
Okay.
And maybe we, depending on the town, we might have to deliver it to them
Yeah,
and have them deliver it to the,
so if that's the case, I can do it, but,
let's find out how to do it and what the process is.
and move forward with it
Yeah.
if, all good, okay.
Okay, any complaints?
Other than just focusing back on 26 Old Westbrook
The,
Road, the
dumpster.
trash.
Still having an issue with that dumpster, it doesn't seem to be getting.
It's getting overloaded.
Yeah. It hasn't been dumped for, I believe, 2 weeks, it always gets dumped.
Is that due to the type of material being put into it, or,
It appears it's, regular trash looking, bags of trash, it just gets overflowed.
so it could be?
Do they need 2 dumpsters to abstain all those? I don't know,
And
it
it's
fills
on a
up
weekly
quick.
basis.
Yeah,
and-
but I also know there was, the last time around, it was due to non-payment to the waste company.
Yeah. They seem like they picked it up about 3 times and then it all of a sudden stopped. I don't, the other thing it could be is I know there's parking there. There's someone's car parked in front of it.
Yeah.
That could be an issue.
Or the holiday yesterday.
To the holiday,
Same
but,
tomorrow.
well, I guess we can see if it gets picked up tomorrow.
Okay,
But
all right,
definitely keep watching.
yep. All right, the other complaint that came in was from 27 North Street. Basically, the tenant called and notified us that her landlord posted an eviction notice on her door. And she wanted us to step in, and I pretty much turned her down. That's between her and the landlord, that's not anything to do with Board of Health. And then we contacted the town council, and town council agreed with what I had stated. So that was, she was informed of that, and that's done. Everything else now depends, because when we went to the court hearing, the court gave her a date to be out, and then she extended it once, and they're not likely to extend it a second time. So the lawyer says it's out of our hands. Okay. Any new business?
I had one, well, actually, I can go under new business with both of them. So, with the, trash cans in the parks and town properties, some of them are on dirt, they blow over. And I believe there was some type of grant that was accepted. Wondering if in the spring we could make, like cement pads for these cans
There's a couple of anchor bolts.
with anchor bolts, so they don't blow over. And that sign
Yep.
about what to put in there, what not to put in there. Maybe get the locations, I know we got like 4 parks, the senior center, by the police station. I think the fire station, they have theirs on pavement. If it gets a fence, it doesn't, but the like downtown common, they blow across the common once they're emptied. So that's something maybe to look into a future agenda item. Talk
Okay.
about it more, what we could do.
I think putting a pad in there would be the easiest thing to do,
Some
and
type
then
of
anchoring
pad.
down. Now, you're talking about the outside metal casing for the trash barrel.
Well, these are the plastic Burnett carts.
Okay, so you can't anchor those down.
But, put some kind of pole on it that it could be maybe looped around with a chain or something, just to hold them in place.
We
So they
would
don't,
have to make sure that Burdette has a key to unlock it when he dumps it.
doesn't necessarily even have to be locked, maybe just clipped with a chain so it doesn't blow away in the wind.
Little carabiner to
Yeah,
clip it.
something, and then,
Okay.
but
I
they'd be
think it's a
on
good idea.
they'd be on a pad, you know.
I think it's
If
a good
the
idea.
contractors ever change, vendors or whatever. Same place, to be
Yeah,
a
it's
location.
always in that place.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look into it a little bit more.
And my other thing is, I'll add, with trash cans town-wide, we still seem to be having issues with trash cans left on sidewalks. Out in snowstorms too. They're out in the road, difficult to plow around them. I don't know if it's even worth contacting all our vendors to try to tell people to bring them in quicker. Don't
think if
leave
we
them
sent
on,
out a
don't
notice-
leave them on the public property.
I think if we send out a notice to all of the public vendors in the area that have that issue going on,
Yeah.
and address it that way so that they have it in writing.
Yeah, like if they put it in their bill to people's,
And then we can also see if we can put that reminder up on the,
Yeah, we can put it on the website.
Website.
easy.
try
and I'm
to
also talking about the cable
cable, yeah.
Oh,
loop thing there.
I know it's a hard thing to try to, the trash is out a certain day or whatever, and then sometimes the cans are sitting there empty.
Yeah, but still, anybody who puts out a trash can should know enough to go out and pick it up
Pick it
after
up.
it's been empty.
Actually, there's in front of two properties on North Street is one of the problems,
Mhm.
biggest area of concern.
Okay, so we'll post it on the website, put it on the cable access, and then for all the vendors and business owners, we'll send them a notification in a minute.
Yeah, it'd be just to remind people to try to keep them off public property as much as possible.
Yep. It's just like going out there after a snowstorm and cleaning the sidewalks,
Yeah.
or your stairs, or whatever it is.
Now, it's a difficult thing, because they do the sidewalks in town and stuff, and after a storm, everyone brings their barrel out, or it's snowed in,
Mhm. Okay, so we'll do that, see if that helps out at all.
yeah.
Okay, anything else under new business?
Just want to state, it's going to be extremely cold this week. Remember, to everyone, please follow cold weather safety tips for your property and yourself. Try to not be out in the cold as much.
If you do, cover up.
Cover up, yeah. And
You know, at my house
Keep
this
your,
morning,
uh,
it was -9.
keep your heat up in your properties to keep all your pipes
Warm enough so they don't.
warm, so you don't problematic.
Yep.
It's worth
And
to
the other
keep.
thing is, pets or animals,
Yep.
it's too cold for you, it's too cold for them.
Yep. In and out.
Okay, anything else in business?
That covers that, I think.
Okay, how about old business? I have nothing.
I have nothing.
Okay, moving on. Bills and payroll. Basically, we have the 3 monthly stipends. Animal inspector stipend for 100, health inspector submitted her bill, her latest bill, correct?
mm-hmm.
For 680. Cheryl Rawinski, health agent nurse, October through December 2024, 250. Town of Warren sewer leachate, nothing.
No.
Okay, Slims and Berthiamu sewer, invoice 79854 for 300. Barton LaJudas monitoring was nothing. Barton LaJudas engineering services, invoice number 10526, contract services was 537.50. Portage trash removal for January 2025 was 719.50. Solid waste solutions invoice 16833 for January was 23.50, or 2,350. Plumbing inspector, 1,422.50. Questions? Motion to accept?
Second,
Okay, all in favor, Dan Tidwell, aye.
James McKeon, aye.
Motion made, motion accepted. Next is approval of minutes from 11/19/24. I have no problem accepting the minutes.
Yeah, I've read them and accepted.
Okay. Next meeting scheduled for no, it's not, for February.
That,
Yeah,
would it be February?
Is also supposed to say approved minutes from December, so that will be on.
yep. So next meeting will be February, today is the 21st,
Well, our next scheduled meeting is scheduled for Thursday, but then
right, our next
Three.
scheduled
Yeah,
meeting is
February
for Thursday,
18th.
but the next,
Yeah, I think 18th. The 17th is the
right,
President's
so it will
holiday,
be February 18th.
so February 18th.
Anything else? Anything from the audience?
No.
Nothing? Okay, if not, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
Motion made, motion carried. Meeting is adjourned at 6:37 PM.